Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mary and I love my garden. Oh my God. Guys, if you only have a window box or even a pot of dirt, get your hands in there because it's very, very therapeutic, and Lord knows we need some therapy right now, right? So speaking of therapeutic, today we're going to be doing the moon salutation. Last time we did a flow using the sun salutation, which is a very yang practice, you know, the yin and the yang. This is the more yin, the more receptive, the softer, the more feminine, if you like, version of a salutation. We're going to be saluting and worshiping the moon, like lunatics. A word about the fact that I'm calling it feminine doesn't mean men can't do it. I don't know, my husband will eat up a Luna bar, you know, there's nothing wrong with him. But there's a big fat goddess pose in the middle of your moon salutation, and that is a deep squat. We'll be doing some squatting type practices. This is a really good hip opening, heart opening practice today. This is a little more appropriate for bedtime. Now you could still get quite a sweat going in the salutation because we're flowing through. It's still a flow practice, but it's not as much of an energy lifter as it is kind of a mood stabilizer, if you will. And if that sounds good to you and you could use a mood stabilizer, please stay tuned, share, like, subscribe. If you're already subscribed, ring the bell, because my upload schedule has gone cuckoo crazy because I now have a office mate. Does anyone relate to that? And so my filming and my editing schedule has totally changed, and which is fine. I can roll with it. But if you ring the bell, you'll know when I upload immediately, whenever there's something new to look at. So anyway, tell your mom. Okay, and you know, if your mom is up in the spirit world, tell her anyway. You can just tell her. Your dad, tell anyone. This is really the time that we need to be taking good care of ourselves. You know, once again, creating slippers instead of trying to carpet the world, because the world ain't having it. And if that's ever been more clear, it's now, right? So you got to take care of yourself today. And of course, by sharing this with others, you're taking care of them too. You guys, get into something comfortable and let's get moving. And we made it to the mat. This mat, her name is Dot. Some of y'all know Dot. She's been around a hot minute. I relate, Dot. Okay, so let's get into practice. We're just going to jump right in. I really want you to get into this moon salutation. It's so fun. But before we do that, let's get some breathing. Let's do just a little drop into your body a little bit. We're going to soften the knees. The feet are directly below us. I want you to bring your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your chest or your heart. Shake out those arms. We're just going to do some deep Ujjayi breathing. And your meditation, as you sink in, I want you to feel your feet, and I want you to drop your tailbone slightly beneath you. Breathe in deep. And I want you to give yourself love and be kind and gentle. Sometimes that's so hard to do. It really is. We approach ourselves with such judgment. Breathe. A beautiful friend of mine, Heather Mackey, posted this great little talk she gave. Keep breathing. Regarding a line from the Desiderata, and you know, my channel comes from that poem, the Desiderata. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. And she picked it up from the be gentle with yourself part, and it really inspired me. It's crazy what we'll say and think to ourselves and about ourselves. I never say that to a friend. Someone would get a fat lip saying that kind of stuff to my friends, right? So if it helps, I want you to think about where your hands, feel the warmth of your hands as you breathe. That you're touching a friend, you're touching a loved one. A lot of us can't do that right now. And that, I'm going to cry. It makes me really sad. So I want you to feel that love that you have for those others and kind of press it into yourself. Put on that oxygen mask and then you can share, right? Does that make sense? So if you're not really super good and practiced at loving on yourself, sometimes it helps to envision that you're loving someone you love. You're loving on someone you love. And steal some of that shine for yourself. We'll get through all of this together. Coming into that ujjayi breath, that little constriction in your throat. Same muscle you use to fog a mirror. Haul the air out. Make the crowd go wild. Let's change the hands. So the right hand is on the heart, left hand is on the belly. Can you feel your heartbeat? Some folks have a hard time with that. If you can find it, if you can locate that beat, it's kind of like tuning into the radio station, getting that clear signal. I want you to breathe into that heartbeat. Nice and slow. Use that ujjayi. Let it slow your roll, deepen your breath, oxygenate your body. That's yoga you can take off the mat and into the world. One more. Rub and pat with love, 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 love. And if not love, then just kindness, ease, acceptance, gentleness. Beautiful. All right, guys, so well done. We're going to open up those hands into a classic mountain pose, Tadasana. We're going to roll the shoulders back, pinch that little pencil behind you, slightly tuck your tailbone, soften the knees, and let's just take a couple breaths here. You can use your ujjayi or just a slow, deep breath, whatever floats your boat. See if you can kind of touch the floor with your hands. Open up those thumbs, open up your heart. It's crazy what a difference just that little opening of the hands makes. Letting the collarbones get wide. This is a brave way to stand. It is brave to stand this way. I kid around and call it the I ain't scared pose, but it is, it's powerful to stand this way, especially when we don't feel very powerful. It is a reminder of our innate power and dignity. Now, if you know someone that can't stand, literally, they can do this from seated. It's all about that heart being open and proud. All right, last little pranayama before the sun salutation. We are going to do a breath of fire. Now, last week we did a kind of a fiery breath, but today we're going to do the traditional breath of fire. I want you to bring your arms up. We're going to open the feet just a little bit wider than the hips, not super crazy wide, just a little bit wider. I want you to draw. It's going to be very powerful in your arms and chest. So we're going to do the fawns mudra, right, with the fingers. The pads of the fingers come right at the base. The thumb is very, very open, stretched wide. We're going to draw the shoulder blades, pinch that cancel back there. Yep. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Now, I'm going to be panting like a maniac on the internet. I'm out here wilding out, but it's a and I want you to get it's really going to build some fire, some warmth in your belly. This is all about that Uddiyana Bandha. Ba ba ba. It's a beat. You can of course practice it through your nose once you get a little more practiced at it. Sometimes that's kind of tough for newbies. And keep going. Keep going. The arms are above the shoulders, tailbones tucked. Neck is long. Almost there. All the air out. Inhale. Hug the world. God bless it. And exhale. Shake the arms. Good job. Now that brings your energy up and it focuses the fire right here in the belly. And that's where we want it in the hips, and we want it in the belly, and the heart as well, so right in the core. All right, so we're going to open up. We're going to do a little horse pose. And to my estimation, the difference between horse pose and goddess, which we're going to do goddess in the moon salutation. I like horse to warm up because horse isn't quite as deep as it's more of like a slight plie. I can't talk all of a sudden. So I want you to open up those feet, okay? And you're going to come into a little bit of a squat. Now, in goddess, we really want to see if we can make the femur bone, your thigh bone, parallel to the floor, right? This is more of a goddess, okay? And horse, we're not quite that intense. We're just up on the pony. So you're in a slight squat. And I want you to bring your hands out to the sides, palms facing me. And we're going to go in little circles. Little circles. Going around. It's kind of like you're moving your pelvis around in a circle. Already, if you're feeling knee pain, you might need to step out a little further. You want to make sure that you're not overextending that knee over the ankle too very much. Slow circles. Reverse. So you're really going to feel this in the adductor, the inner thigh muscle, slight tug of the tailbone. Breathe. Use your ujjayi if you want to, or just a deep breath. Pinch that little pencil behind your shoulder blades. If this is too much, you can keep your hands on your hips. Whatever works. Good. And coming into home base. We're going to walk those feet together. Bump, 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 bump. All right. If you're not already, I want you to have your mat lengthways and you're right in the middle. Okay? We're going to get right in the center, bringing the feet directly below your hips. We're going to tuck the tailbone ever so slightly, and let's get into some moon salutations. All right. We're coming into beautiful prayer pose. I want you to take a few deep breaths here. Wiggle your toes. We're going to do it once slow, all the way, and all the way back. And then we're going to go into a flow, doing it 3 times with the breath, in sync. You'll see. All right. Let's get ready. I'm going to step back just a little bit. All right, guys, let's bring the arms overhead, nice and strong. If you can bring the hands together without bending the elbows, awesome. If your elbows want to bend, we're going to hold on to that invisible ball of light. Either way, we're open. We're opening that heart. Breathe. And let's bring the hands together. It's okay if the elbows are a little bent, that's fine. We're going to take a little side bend. I'm going towards my right, looking up. Breathe. If it's tough on your neck, look straight ahead. Just a little side bend, getting some stretch in the ribs. Good. And now we're going to deepen that side bend by stepping the right leg out even further. And we're going to relax that right hand down the leg And let that left arm get long. You're drawing a line from the little left wrist bone all the way down to your ankle. Breathe and look up. Once again, if it hurts your neck, your sternocleidomastoids can get a little tight here. You can look straight ahead or even down. That's totally cool. We're just getting some space through your side body. Breathe. Awesome. All right, guys, so now we're going to do a little trick. The first time you do it, it's a little awkward, but I promise it gets easier. We're going to take that right foot and point it straight to the top of your mat, like so. And then we're going to sweep into an airplane arm, nice flat as a table, and a pyramid leg. So the leg is straightish, okay, not locked. And you've got a beautiful, this is really strengthening for the backs of your arms. Breathe. You're going to feel this strong in that right glute. Deep breath in. And now exhale, you're just going to melt down to full pyramid pose. Looking right, that shake your head, yes, no, maybe so. Looking at your back left knee. Breathe. That back knee is nice and back knee. Gross. That back knee is nice and straight, but it's not locked. Nothing's locked. Your working pyramid oftentimes is straightening that front knee and getting that beautiful stretch behind your knee. It's really a good, right down at the very bottom of your hamstrings. Take a deep breath in. Now, on the exhale, we're going to bend that front knee and step that left leg straight and strong behind you for a crescent lunge. Now, you can drop your knee if you want to, like so. Okay? That is going to be a deeper stretch for your hip flexor. Okay, just a heads up. It looks like it's going to be easier, but it's actually a little more intense. So we're in a beautiful crescent lunge. You're pressing through your front heel. You want to be able to lift your front toes. Straight back knee. Breathe, open that heart. Inhale and exhale. We're going to turn on our axis. Turn that left foot out. Goddess pose. Okay, so you're in that deep squat we were talking about a minute ago, right? All right, so in your goddess, I call this the 5 golden rings of the moon salutation because it's smack in the middle, right? We're gonna really pinch that pencil back there, long neck. We're back to that mudra that's familiar. Breathe. Tuck your tailbone. Now you can do circles in your goddess, you can wiggle your toes, you can lift, or you can just stay and breathe, whatever works. It's a potent pose. So you can tuck your tailbone just a little bit. There's an outward grinding of the, I shouldn't say grinding, outward rotation of the leg bones. Breathe. Beautiful. Just because it's slower doesn't mean it's easier, I know. All right, hallelujah. You never thought you'd be so excited to get into a crescent lunge, but here we go. We're gonna pivot that back foot, straighten it out, right behind us. Get into that lunge, and reach for the stars. Breathe. Straighten that leg, sink into that stretch through your hip flexor. This is a slight back bend, no doubt about it. Once again, you want to be able to wiggle those left toes, the front toes. Breathe. And now exhale, we're going to take that slow bow. Drag that back foot just a little bit for a pyramid pose. I love pyramid pose. Breathe. Can y'all hear the donkey out there? It's not ours. Our neighbor has a donkey visiting. It's a true story. All right, so we're going to press through that front foot and lift ourselves, airplane lift off. Looking right at the floor in airplane. I see sometimes people look up. That's not great for your neck. You know, you can be nosy, but don't hurt your neck. Strong arms, long spine, inhale. And exhale, we're going to turn that left foot to point and move into that beautiful deep side bend. Remember this? Good, breathe. Feeling it on this side. Looking up if it's comfortable, straighten it down. If it sucks for you, you really want to open up that elbow nice and wide. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, soften the knees. We're going to bring those feet closer together, hands together. Little side bend. And then come up, inhale. And exhale. Drawing yourself back into that closed pose. Breathe. Good. All right, we're going to do it slow one more time in this direction, and then we're going to do it fast 3 times. So if you felt like, oh, I didn't know I was taking a dance class, I feel you. It really is just a practice thing, and I promise your body will remember, even if your brain doesn't. It happens. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, side bend to left. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, open up that left leg and take that deeper side stretch. So move just here. Hey, friend. Breathe. And straight ahead if that hurts your neck. Really press that hip out. Get that stretch in your ribs through the intercostal muscles. They get tight. Breathe. Awesome. We're going to move into our airplane. Okay, pointing the toe. Open chest. Triceps are working like crazy back there. That front knee has a little play in it. We're not locked. Inhale. Long spine. And on this exhale, we're just going to melt down from the hip crease. Release down. Good. Breathe into the back of that knee. Let it bloom open like a flower. One more deep breath in. And on your exhale, we're going to step that right leg back out straight and strong. Once again, you can drop the knee if you want to. If that feels better for you in your crescent lunge. Otherwise, stand on the ball of the foot. It's not warrior one, right? We're on the ball of the foot. Reaching up tall. This is a great way to get to the iliopsoas muscle. It's a tough muscle to get into. Breathe. She hides, you know. She deep. Breathe. Looking up, that heart. This is so brave. Remember, opening that heart is a brave move. Good. And now we're going to pivot the feet. Drop the hands. Bring the heels in towards each other and drop into our goddess pose. 5 golden rings. I can't sing. I just don't. I swear. Ah! And you can play in your goddess a little bit once you feel a little stronger. This is a strength building pose. So if you're struggling in goddess, you're kind of supposed to. It's a strength building pose. It really is. So it's okay. Deep breath in. Awesome, guys. We're going to move into our crescent lunge. Breathe. That knee over your ankle. Deep breath and really press through that back heel. Woo! Yikes. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to bow and drag that back foot halfway for a beautiful pyramid. That feels so good after that business, doesn't it? Breathe deeply. Really enjoy that stretch. Love Ujjayi in that pyramid pose. Breathe. Feel your back stretch to accommodate the air. Beautiful. Softening that front knee. We're going to press ourselves up into airplane. That is Sanskrit. It is not. Those are lies. Inhale. Strong arms. Whew. Open that chest. Good. And now we're going to point the toes. Once again, and reach into that deep side bend. Ooh, we're getting a little deeper each time, you notice? Can you feel that? Good deal. We're going to soften the knees, bring the feet closer together, hands together, little baby bend, deep breath in, and exhale, center, inhale, and exhale, soften the knees, drawing the hands down into the heart space, close the pose by tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin, and breathe. All right, so that's the roadmap. Now we're gonna do the road trip, back and forth. Which doesn't sound fun. It sounds like we're helping someone move. You know what I mean. All right, so rearrange your bra. Get rid of your wedge. Get it together. And let's do this. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, we're gonna do that little side bend to the right. Inhale. Exhale, step it out wider. Let that right hand sink down the side of the leg for deep side bend. Inhale. And exhale, pointing that toe. Let's go into airplane. Inhale. Exhale, melt down into your pyramid. Soft knees, guys. Inhale. Exhale, soften that front knee. Step back strong for your beautiful crescent lunge. Deep breath in. And exhale, pivot out for your goddess. Yes, inhale. And exhale, other side with that crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, take a bow, drag the foot, pyramid pose. Inhale. And exhale, soften that front knee, press through your heel, bring yourself up into an airplane. Inhale. And exhale, pointing the toes together to the front, deep side bend. Inhale. Exhale, feet together, hands together, little side bend. And exhale, back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Center yourself and close the pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, other side. We're going to take a side bend. Inhale. Exhale, deep side bend. Stretch. Inhale. Exhale, you know what to do. We're doing airplane now. Deep breath in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Stretch it in. Inhale. Exhale, you know what to do. I know you do. Maybe you don't. Crescent lunge. It's okay if you don't. That's why I'm here. Inhale. And exhale. Goddess. Inhale. Exhale. Crescent lunge. If your crescent lunge is a struggle, open up that back foot for some width. Inhale. Exhale. Take it down into your pyramid. Nice and slow. Take that bow. Inhale. Exhale. Softening that knee. Come up. Airplane. Inhale. Exhale. Toes in the same direction. Reach side bend. Inhale. Exhale. Feet together, hands together. Little side bend. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it back to center. Good job. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Little side bend. Inhale. Exhale. You know what to do. Deep side bend. Do I know what to do? Inhale. Exhale. Airplane pose. Inhale. Look at the floor. Exhale. Come on down to pyramid. Inhale. Exhale. Crescent lunge. Strong. Be gentle. Inhale. Exhale. Open up into goddess. Sink as deep as you can. Inhale. Exhale. You know what to do. Crescent lunge. I keep saying that. You may not. Inhale. Exhale. Take your bow. We're doing our pyramid pose. Inhale. And exhale. Soften it up. Come up into that knee straight for airplane. Inhale. Exhale. Toes pointed towards wherever the front. I'm losing words. And gently come into a smaller side bend. And back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Little side bend. Inhale. Exhale. Deep side bend. Inhale. Exhale. Airplane. Long back. Inhale. Exhale. Pyramid. Inhale. Exhale. Step out into your crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Goddess. Inhale. Exhale. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Bow for pyramid. Yes. Inhale. Exhale. Soften that knee. Press yourself up. Airplane. Long neck. Inhale. Exhale. Point the toes together. Oh yeah. Deep side bend. Inhale. Exhale. Smaller side bend. Hands together. Feet together. Inhale. Exhale to center and bring it into your home base. Deep breath. Just one more time together. Sorry, I got a little messy here, guys. A little rusty. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, little side bend. Inhale. Exhale, deep side bend. Inhale. Exhale. You know what to do. I know you do now. You know it's an airplane. And exhale, lower yourself down nice and slow. Inhale, exhale, take your beautiful crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, exhale, crescent lunge, other side. Inhale, exhale, take your pyramid. Inhale, exhale, very slowly press yourself up strong into your airplane. Inhale, exhale, pivot those toes, deep side bend. Inhale, exhale, smaller side bend. Inhale, exhale, back to center, keeping the arms up. Inhale, exhale, left side. Inhale, exhale, deep side bend, step it out. Inhale, exhale, you know what to do. Yeah. Release to pyramid, deep breath in. And stepping into a crescent lunge, strong through the heel. Try not to get too much of a head rush, guys. Really take it easy here. Inhale, exhale, pivoting into goddess. Make it the strongest one. It's our last one. Deep breath in. And exhale, sweeping into our crescent lunge. Oh yeah. Inhale, exhale, take that beautiful humble bow. Sweep the foot, pyramid pose. Inhale, exhale, pressing through your front heel. You know it's airplane. Inhale, exhale, toes pointing towards the front. Oh yeah. Inhale, exhale, feet together, hands together. Inhale, exhale, come into center, and bring the hands down in home base as you breathe in deeply. And release. Good job. We're going to step the feet a little wider than your hips, and we're just going to do spaghetti arms. Just spaghetti arms. The arms are literally big, heavy pieces of spaghetti. That sounds delicious. I am hungry. But you're leading this with your hips. The knees are soft. I love the moon salutation. I think it's a nice change of pace from the sun salutation. Moving in a different plane. It's just a different vibe. And release. And we're going to bring the feet together. Bring the hands together in front of your heart. Let's take some deep breaths. Letting that fresh oxygen that you've pulled into the body go everywhere it needs to go. We did some pretty serious stretches in our hamstrings, our legs, our hips, even the heart and back, shoulders, okay? Breathe that oxygen in and give everything a good, soft, slow bath of oxygen. Inhaling with Ujjayi. Exhaling with Ujjayi, all the air out. 2 more. Last one. Well done. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today, this evening, whenever you're watching this. It's always a pleasure to share my practice. If you guys ever have any questions, comments, or requests, please let me know down below or on Instagram. I do have a Facebook account. I'm thinking about starting a business Facebook account. I probably should do that, right? As a profesh. I'm also doing some Zoom classes. So if that's something of interest to you, please let me know and I'll send you a link. All right, that's going to do it. I hope that you get really good rest tonight. I really hope that you are meditating as much as you can, if it's possible for you, that you're leaning into those quieter practices. Put your legs up the wall as often as you can get to it, because we really all need to love on ourselves a little bit and try to find some peace and tranquility from within, because, you know, well, you know, right? Of course, as always, please share, like, subscribe, blah, 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 ring the bell, yada, yada. But what I really want to say is wash your hands. Don't be a face toucher like me. Who knew? Actually, I knew, but it's a thing now, more than ever. And, you know, just take good, gentle, but good care of yourself. And I'll see you next time. Stay positive and stay moving. I won't kiss my hand. Bye.